Hello everyone. Hopefully you can all hear me today. I know we had an issue with that last time. I'm assuming you can all hear me this time. So I'm just gonna wait and see. Someone says they can hear me. But hopefully it's all okay. Someone says they can hear me. But hopefully it's all okay. Someone says they can hear me. I think it's okay, right? You can all hear me? All good, all good. Okay. Can you hear the music? I think I had the music muted the entire last stream. So I'm gonna try and do streams multiple times a week now. As I'm starting to build up my mental health and, you know, just trying to get a bit better. So figured I'd do this. It means I make sure I keep a little schedule for myself and all that jazz. Plus, like, it gives me a time where I'm blocking out all the crap in the world. So yeah, figured I'd do this. So first of all, before we go and have a look at the model, how is everyone doing today? I hope you're all very, very well. I'm just gonna do something whilst we're going to talk about one of the models we started last stream, as well as finish off the B-36 today. Well, I say finish off, we're gonna start finishing off the B-36, so sanding it down, getting it ready. So let's say hello to everyone who's here. So hello, Paul, who was the first person to say hi before the stream even started. Then we have Stefan, Marcus, Chaz. Welcome in, everyone. I don't think I've actually posted this anywhere. I should probably do that as well. Halfway through a week off. Hopefully a week off, like, for good reasons, not like me, where you're just crying every day. Yeah, have you, like, done anything nice with your time off? Assuming it's like a holiday for you. Let me just go share the stream in a few places as well. I know a few of you made models along with the stream last time. How did they all go? This music's funky. I have a few things to show you as well. So we'll go into that in a minute. Let me just prop my door open. Because I need a draft. This dress is so annoying because like this bra just doesn't fit under it. Like it should be down here, but I have to pull it up higher, and then it just looks weird. It's so annoying. Just chilling at home. I mean, that's not a bad thing, right? Sometimes that's just exactly what you need. Hey, Hobby Tom, welcome in, welcome in. Do you know, I just realised I don't even think, as usual, because you know, guys, you know me by now, I'm not very organised. I don't even think my camera is set up right now. I tell you, the heat is destroying my batteries. There we go. That was quite risky of me jumping up then. I'm just waiting for my camera to connect. It will be 2 seconds, it's just loading in now. Okay, I think the camera's there. It is going to be messy. Yeah, it's very messy. Okay. Right. It's like a weird angle and I don't know why. How it's like ended up like this. Okay. So, I did buy some paint pots today. You can really see like everything just got pushed to the side because I was not ready for stream today. You'd think, you know, seeing as I organised the stream, I should be able to be ready for it, but I'm not. Dunhill Scale Modelling, hi from Germany. Hello, 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 welcome in. It's my first like ever really midweek stream. So I thought I'd show you what I've been working on since. So we did the Amra, and I have to say, I despise this undercarriage. It is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. It just doesn't stick. Like it's... So I'm gonna try and touch this up. Like, look, I had these taped to cure. I used some sprue goo as well to try and help with it, and nothing's worked. It's just nothing seems to have worked. Now luckily I made some extra of the paint so I can repair it, but yeah, I'm gonna have to just super glue these in place, which is annoying but unfortunately necessary. Just not, it's not worked, and it's really annoying because I know the sprue goo does work, but I think it might be the heat a little bit because I have used it on my B-36 like absolutely fine. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just like cleaning them up a little bit, and then I'm just gonna literally just go in with super glue. Let me turn the lights on a little bit. That's not a B-36. It's not. We're gonna, because we started this last stream, we're just going to do a little bit on it. I do just need to turn my lights on though, so bear with me one moment. There we go, that's a little bit better, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know, I've been really anxious today, stressing about my future, and I was like, what better way to solve that than with a stream? I wonder if I can pull this out without breaking it. Yes, okay. That makes that a lot easier. So, we have, that's a rough file. I don't actually know where I put all my files. That's a bit annoying. I have like 3 last ones though. Oh, I know where I put them. They're in one of my crates now. Let's have a look where I've put them. This might be a bit loud. Oh. It's not in that one. Is it the one below it? It is not. Is it in the one next to it? It is not. I do apologise for all the noise you're probably hearing right now. Okay, it's not in any of those ones. I have like 8 boxes, so this could take a hot minute. Again, I should have done this before stream, but you know, it is what it is. That looks like files. Yeah, that's files. Okay, fantastic. Right. So that's the fine one. Oh, this isn't all my files either. That's fine. We can use a mix of files. It's not a problem. So we're just going to sand this down really, so that when we repaint it, it's a bit more presentable, isn't it? Especially the engine bits, because they are going to be metallic. So they want to be nice and smooth. So it looks messy, but I promise you it's not. The main thing we're trying to sort out right now is texture. This is meant to be a bit of an out-of-the-box build, so I'm okay with it looking a bit not the best. Right, now we just want to open the hole again, which is there. Get some super glue in it. And then put this back in. And that appears to be all I really need to do. Hopefully. I'm just trying to balance it. There we go. You know, maybe I should tape it in place whilst it dries. That would be sensible, wouldn't it? I will go on to the B-36 soon as well, do not worry guys. Because that is also just sanding pretty much. I need the bigger sanding sticks for that, so it's good that I've got them. I don't know what the hell, there it is. There's my tape. Well, it does seem to be holding in place quite nicely actually. But it's better to be safe, isn't it? So I'm going to connect it to this. No, it's to my finger, that's bad. Oh gosh. Okay, right. So we connect it to that. Put it there. And then we sort of just try and make sure it's taut enough. Right. That looks right. I'm going to add a little bit more, oh gosh, glue to it. It's got some glue there as well, so we'll just sand that down. There we go. Okay. Do the same again on this one, hopefully just comes out. There we go. Right. Same again. Hopefully I have just enough glue left because it's feeling very, very light. That's the French one, I don't recall the name. It's the Anwar 143. We started it last stream. Basically last stream we glued the wings on the B-36 and then we were kind of stuck. So I thought, hey, I'll do this. And then I figured this stream we'll do it the other way around. But we'll start with this. And then hopefully we can go back to this afterwards. Because it's cooled down much, much more now. So hopefully I should be okay. This is why the flexi files are so good, but I don't know where I put them, so I'm just gonna go straight in with the extra fine one, I guess. I have put them somewhere safe, but it's that whole thing of I put them somewhere so safe I don't actually know where they are now. This one doesn't seem like it was as bad anyway. So right, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're going to squeeze. Oh, there we go. Got quite a lot of glue there actually. And then gonna do it before we put it in this time. Oh, I just realised that's quite messy on the leg. Let's tidy that up a little bit. So now we can pop it in. Or not. There we go. And then that's, I think, a bit too tight actually. Yeah, way too tight. It's getting them at the right angle, just kind of just before the engine. Like that. That seems right. Okay, and then we're going to go in with a little bit more glue, just as we did last one. Okay, now we're going to leave those to dry and get on with the B-36. This B-36 is going to be an absolute pain. Oh, I haven't put chat here either, sorry. There we go. Okay, so I hope... So I started actually priming this, hence the different colours, but ran out. But I mainly wanted to do this section anyway, because, God, this is unwieldy. Can I set this down? Yeah, kind of. So we want to focus on this section here. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Very, very genuinely don't know how to do this. I think like this. And we just want to smoothen it out, really. Might just use the coarse one. Yeah. Because realistically I could have done this model without priming, but priming means we can fix stuff like this and give it the best chance of looking, well, good, I guess. Now actually, that bit is looking really good where I put in the screw go. It's looking a really, really nice join. But it's not gone thick enough here. It's quite a dent. It is, I can feel the dent. The same again here, really. That's fine, because we can fix that today. That's kind of the whole point of this process, I suppose. Gonna have to probably redo some lines on this, but that's the nature of it, I suppose. Oh, it's so hard not to knock everything off. Been watching a lot of my videos recently. Very, but thank you so much. I'm obviously just a very average in comparison to most people, but I try and like embrace that as my charm. This is very good angle relief, I'm not gonna lie. So what we're going to do, without breaking all my other models, is get my sprue goo, which has now fallen out of its holder. That's inconvenient. It has happened before. So my sprue goo is too thick, and I know that. So what I'm going to have to do is basically push it really deep in, and then put a little bit of glue over the top of it. So actually, that might be okay. Just trying to hide those lines. It seems to be doing okay, actually. That seems to have done quite a good job. Okay, just going to get a bit more. Repeat the process the other side. The other side doesn't seem to have aligned as well, which is a bit annoying, but we're working with what we have now. Oh, I just realised you said that to model minutes, not to me. Haha! My bad. Although, obviously, his work is amazing. Much better than mine, especially the Sea Fury. There we go. So, most of the centre part, I think, I'll just need sanding down. So we're gonna do that, I think, because there's nothing really on the centre anyway. I don't know if you can see exactly what I'm doing right now, but I'm literally just sanding the seam line. You'll be able to see it as I move further down the plane. Part of what I'm concerned about here is reopening the fuselage. So I'm going to try and be really careful not to do that. This is going to look really messy for now because we're removing a lot of primer, but then we'll prime it again and it'll look great. So, gotta trust the process. Whew. Right, let's flip it around. Now this looks like a bit where it needs pruning. So this bit needs pruning a little bit. And we'll just get a little bit closer in there quickly. Okay. Okay, looking good. Let's have a look at the underside. Oh gosh. The inside looks fine actually. The inside actually looks really good, annoyingly. Literally just a little bit on the nose that needs doing. Right here. Okay. Honestly, the bottom is good enough. It's feeling relatively okay. Let's try to smooth it out. And then go in with our... This is like a workout, bloody hell. I mean, there is 60 grams in the nose, so... I've been watching loads of model building content lately and built my first kit in about 36 years, looking for tips and skills. My biggest tip is just enjoy yourself. Don't think about what others do. Don't compare yourself to others, because comparison is the thief of joy, especially in this hobby. Because, I mean, you know, I'm really good friends with model minutes. I think he's a much better modeler than me. And then there are people who are much better than both of us. And I'm like, that's nice. Like, it's nice that I can go and watch people who are better than me. But also, I like being able to share what I do. I'm aware you're basically just watching this mostly off the screen, by the way. I'm doing my absolutely best. Is this the Refmon Behemoth? This is the Revell B-36 in 70-second scale. And I'm struggling to get it all in camera right now whilst I'm holding it up to sand it, so apologies for the camera angles. This is where Flexifiles are fantastic. Just smoothing out a rounded surface without me needing to do a lot, because I can just bend it. It bends the surface of the model. It does a great job. I can feel that it's smoother. It might not look it, because that's the nature of sanding, but I promise you, it feels so much better. And that hopefully means when we do the next round of priming, because I've only done really these wings, but hopefully I've got primer arriving tomorrow because I ran out. Because I don't really use Rattlecam primer that much anymore. Mr. Modeler does, but I don't. and I didn't know how much I had left, and then I went to use it and I got like one wing almost done. Started the other wing and I was like, ah. So that's okay, it gave us... I've got a setup outside for it so I can get it done really easily tomorrow. Just need to make sure these are all nice and smoothened out. Yeah, that's the one. I think that it's even bigger than the 148 B-29. Really tricky to handle. Yeah, someone left a comment saying in Manila, there is a 1/72 scale B-36 next to a 1/48 scale B-29, and it still is bigger. I really cannot overstate how huge this model is. It is over a metre in wingspan. And then nearly a metre in length, which is quite remarkably large. So the sprue glue is going to take a while to dry, which is part of why I did the other model first, so that we can go back and do that one. Join. It's not very nice and neat now. That looks much better. Have I got I think I've got a I have got a fine one. That's the right one. These are SMS sanding sticks. I don't really use them anymore because I've got the flexi files, which I find much better because they're flexible. And at my scale, I think they work much nicer. But these were bought in Models for Heroes auction for me, and I have used them for a very, very long time. And that just shows how good quality they are, really, I suppose. There are some issues with the wing not being super tidy, so we're just going to tidy that up a little. I'm going to do the same on this side, I suppose. Yeah, this wing is definitely sitting lower. There is a gap, so I'm going to have to try and fit that in as well, I suppose. It's literally hitting my window. This is so hard. Okay. Is that even in frame? Kind of. Okay. Right. I think that's all we can do on that right now. Okay. God, so much dust. How are you planning on displaying it? How did I hang it from the ceiling? Yes, it's going to go on the ceiling. Great to see you tackle it. Thank you, even though you could not really see me tackle it just then. Yeah, thank you. It's gonna end up going on the ceiling once it's finished. Got quite some way to go on that. Well, see, we were doing this. Ooh, oh no. Okay. The good news is the stick's in. The bad news is the wheel has now fallen off. The super glue has worked, which is great. I just need to glue the wheel back on. It's a bit annoying. I have not enjoyed the landing gear on this. For reference, for anyone who is wondering, I don't have the box next to me, so this is the Anwar 143. It's an interwar French bomber, but it's known for the war. Now where did I put my bloody super glue? There it is. Okay. We're just going to hold this for a minute. Okay, there we go. And ta-da! It's landing gear that nearly looks right. So, you might be wondering, why did I do it this way? Why didn't I just do it like, you know, all glued together? There's a very good reason for this. And that's because there's so much glass on this kit. I didn't want to deal with it, quite frankly. So, yeah, I have got my paint that I dumped in this empty microsol bottle. So we are just going to quickly do some touch-ups. And this is why when you mix paint, mix more than you need. Because if you need to do touch-ups later, well, you want to make sure you have enough, don't you? Also, we're only going to touch the bits where the super glue has dried, which is mainly on this bottom section. Because you don't want to ruin the brushes. Although, that may have got on some super glue, we'll find out. Now this has been mixed with a retarder and thinner, so it does mean it doesn't quite just sit as you might expect it to normally. That's absolutely fine. It's not to be worried about. But it's the exact same paint that we've had all over, so anywhere we notice we need touch-ups, we can just go and paint it on. It might look a bit lighter initially, that's absolutely fine. It won't be when it dries. I'm really glad I mixed more than I needed, because it's going to make this look, well, I'm not going to say good, but better than it would have otherwise looked. And I'm just sort of, where I'm painting it, I'm doing it in line with the rivets, so that if it does dry slightly different, it'll look like it's a repair job almost. Which will look quite cool. But I don't anticipate it doing that. It's the exact same paint I sprayed it on. Oop. Okay. As I say, retarder and thinner is in this paint, so it is very, very liquid. Some areas might need a couple of coats, and that's also okay. I don't know if you saw what the kit was. It's the Smer 1/72 scale Anwar 143. Very, very simple kit that I decided to do alongside the B-36. Well, that's what I have something to do, really. Because I don't always have something to do with the B-36, because it's obviously such a massive beast. Okay. And you see it's drying perfectly in line with it, so it's looking really, really nice actually. So we can just do on this landing gear leg as well. On the back. On this edge where it's been sanded. We could probably just give it a bit of a general coat. Support it in place as we do so. Okay. I can't even remember which one I actually I just glued down, so that's a bit silly of me. Never mind. It happens. This one's looking in better nick. Let's just do there and there. Definitely needs a bit there though. Just going to dry the brush off and then I'm just trying to spread the existing paint to make sure it gets good coverage. I'm just going to bleed off as much as I can and go back in there. And we're just going to follow that pattern. There we go. That looks covered to me now. And that might just be a little area we go, hey, they repaired it. It should dry pretty much the same colour. Even if it is slightly lighter, I'm okay with that on the edge. But it shouldn't be. I've just started by watching my future content. I'm off now. Oh, lovely to see you, Chaz. Have a great day. Oh, hey Courtney, welcome in. This is looking like really thick paint. This is reminding me of like the whole thing in Warhammer of like thin your paints. I think this is the one I glued back on, given the line on the side of it. and that it's slightly askew. We will glue it back on in a moment. Okay, I think paint, I just need to do one more tiny little bit. Which is that. I'm hoping now that should be enough. So I'm going to leave that to dry as well. Well, so basically on this one, there's so much glass that I didn't want to mask it, so I figured do it as 2 pieces and then just glue it together. And it should work. There is some colour variation. As you can see, it's actually dried a very slightly different colour, but I'm okay with that. I think it looks lush. I'm going to be honest, I'm looking forward to this model being done. It should be quite straightforward. I then just need to basically paint the engine nacelles, which I will just... I'll probably paint them black and then do them metal. And there's no interior, so I then just put it all together. I was hoping to decal this today. In fact, I don't really have anything else to do. Well, actually, I guess I could start painting these. One of these isn't spinning, by the way, and one of them does. It can spin, but I'm pretty sure it's actually just the plastic breaking. So I'm not super convinced by it, because the back doesn't spin. So yeah, we'll just freehand this actually. I have thrown everything in the way though, which is annoying. So let's have a look. I think it's going to be this one. So, ooh, stainless steel. Good thinking always. Good to think outside the box, yeah. Okay, so this is stainless steel. So, if I got a bit of paper. So, should we move these out of the way just so that we don't, get unnecessary paint on them. So I think these are meant to maybe be aluminium, but I don't mind doing them a darker colour first and then painting them over the top. But because it's white underneath on this, it should come through quite vibrantly anyway. These are somewhat self-leveling paints, so even with a brush they don't look awful. You just want to make sure you put enough on there that there is a nice amount of pigment. So I would say that looks pretty good to my eye. You also want to do this bit as well. There we go. Easy as that. And that's why I genuinely really like Gallery's metallics. I think they go on so nicely. I'll see you later, Aubrey. There we go. That's the second one done. I think the propellers just are black on these, so they're quite easy to do. Yeah, this model's basically done, other than decals. I don't really have anything to do. Let me just check what the propeller should be. The propeller, the aluminium, they're meant to be? Yeah, they're meant to be aluminium, so I'll go over it all with aluminium. I don't know where I've actually put my aluminium. I was mixing a load of paints the other day, and I just sort of misplaced them all. It's not there. That's tungsten steel. Titanium alloy. Zirconium, gunmetal, tungsten, copper. Where have I put my aluminium? I must have it somewhere. I think I'm kind of done though with the stream, which I feel is quite a bit of a letdown, but I just don't really have anything to do right now. So I think I might leave it there. I know it's not been long. It's only been an hour, but like I don't really have anything else to do. So I really appreciate you all being here, everyone. Until sprue review dries fully, which it hasn't yet, or until these fully dry, which they're not yet, I don't have anything to do. So I'm gonna log off for now. Also, if you're like me and you're struggling at the moment, just remember, you're not alone. You are loved, you are valued. The world is better with you in it. And yeah, we're all in this together. With that, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Probably stream again on Friday, and I'll see you then.